Welcome back to Spark Minis. Here is where we show our love for anything tabletop related like Warhammer 40K, Age of Sigmar, and also many other favorites out there. And what we are bringing to you is what we like. So one thing that I really like about this whole hobby of building, painting, and displaying your armies to destroy your competition is basically basing. But one thing about basing is I like to think outside of the box, not usually like how you'll do your regular basing with just grass tufts or with just sand or just leaving it as is, but not me. I like to make it extremely fun and girly and me. That's just who I am. So I would love to show you what I do to make my bases look like this. So first things first, you can find your supplies at Michael's, at Hobby Lobby, and you can even find it at the dollar store. But on my venture, I decided to go to Michael's and Hobby Lobby. When you go to these stores, the one thing to really look for is something that you really wouldn't really look for. So I suggest just going down every aisle, look up and down, see anything that would catch your attention. And then once you catch it, make sure you take it, because if you might not use it right now, you'll eventually use it for future projects. Because as I noticed with this hobby, it's becomes very addicting, and I already have like 3 armies that I'm trying to build and work on. So I absolutely love this. I highly suggest that you go to the jewelry section, the like more like the flowery basing materials and other areas. Like, you'll be surprised what you find at these stores. So here is where we have the mosaic accents. It is considered seashell chips, assorted dye, but look at these radiant colors. Like, look how beautiful. It just stands out. So what I did with it, this is how I based my Keeper of Secrets. This, I basically just super glued piece by piece and layered them all together. Here is where we have the sea moss. So I thought this was absolutely perfect for Slanesh chaos theme, because it's like dead grass. Like, it was just, I just loved this feature, and just pulling it together and getting what I needed was right for the project. And I knew it as soon as I saw it. That's why I grabbed it. For my contorted epitome, for my Slanesh army, look at that base. Stunning. Here is also another trick for cork screws. These cork screws is also considered as a decorative filler, but you can actually pin mini parts to this and concentrate this as like a base for it. But also what I found what was truly helpful was creating bits and pieces of cork so I can use this for basing. So different type of sizes that I found extremely helpful when it came to basing my characters. Right here, as you can see, I'm using my X-Acto knife and I'm just cutting bits and pieces of that piece. So random pieces, doesn't have to be perfect. Nothing in life is perfect. So that's why I love this little project. Put it in my little Tupperware and ready to go. So as you can see, I can use a chunk of corkscrew as an actual base. But if you actually use this technical astrogranic debris, which is my favorite technical paint to use, because look at that realistic rock feature it gave to the corkscrew. I can't wait to prime this mini, and I can't wait to work on this specific mini. So for this episode, I actually wanted to show you how I created my base. So with all these jewelry shop pieces I found at Hobby Lobby, which piece would look perfect for this? I find that this piece is would be perfect because look at those colors. It is gems. It is what Slanesh is. It is access. So this would go perfect for this mini. How I get this all together, I put a chunk of Elmer's glue, get my random paintbrush. This is the paintbrush I like to use just for my random basing because it's not for painting. It's meant for gluing my base. So simply plaster it all over the base. And then once that's done, make sure you get this extra piece of paper under your mini because you are about to make a mess. And I had so much fun creating this base because it was just sprinkle and spray it all over. Like, look at all the sprinkles and glitter. I absolutely having so much fun here. And then don't forget to like get rid of that excess that's on the base so it doesn't end up falling off later. And then I came to realize I missed a part of the glue. So here I am putting a little bit more glue because I gotta get this base perfect because it has to be perfect for Slanesh. Little dab here, little dab there, and make sure I have it everywhere. You see what happens when you just think a little outside of the box? Now I have this spectacular looking blissbarb seeker, part of my Hedronites of Slanesh Age of Sigmar army. It literally looks like the seeker is running across a field of gems. It's so stunning. Like I have to keep, like I can't wait to do the same look to the rest of my minis, to that same unit, because they're gonna be completely in sync. So drop below, what did you think about my basing video? Did you like my suggestions? Do you have any recommendations for me to try to get this same effect or other things girly and sparkly? And don't forget to subscribe, and also follow us on Instagram. You'll be seeing so much of our minis, our artwork, also my reels. I have too much fun on there. So I hope to hear from you guys soon and have an amazing day.